force being, man, they say I might be fine, but I'm spicy as can be, and I'm spitting like a pneumo. What you talking about, cub? From the future, like a Mayan leaves, top horizon, I'm T. Lando, Genie, NATO, Therian, set a mock duel like the Manadin. Two bands making choice tactics, or other style, you can say that I'm a goddamn Galarian. Yeah, saying true when my fans brewed up a sample. Banerican, Jerry Ann, sipping on my sand brew. So much dirty Sprite, you can say I'm jams. You'll never get it, cause he never been a good example. Invisible like a man, bitch, I never been around like I'm dad, but I'm coming back home, then everyone goes, oh no, dad's home, here comes yet another dono from castles, shifting in the gear like I'm jawful, strong jaw crunch on these motherfuckers looking for a brawl like Declan, better deck all the people that have got me with the claw, we ain't taking any draws like you a winner or a goner, like all the times he'd have lost 2 miles and his daughter, send you to the jungle like I'm General Rusha, just left but we still next up, Crimson out, could trace the way I be hitting you with thunder, bug spirit swarming you with honey, get your money up, slop chucking cannonballs, murdering your grandson, David, well I guess that he's blessed as a real one. Talk about the grub, bustin', put up to the club, muffin. Who's on a DJ? Spunky. What he gonna do? He done it. Bitch, I'm like Gazer the way I be luckin', but I ain't toasty cause I'm not a dumb shit. Not like Lawrence, I don't be running. Not like Nickel, I don't be spending. Not like Zenith, I'm not complaining. Not like Marissa, I'm not K-fanning. Not like Jason, I don't be gaming. Not like Tasty,
but guess fucking what? I am Tasty. Welcome back to Chat Makes a Pokemon fan game, y'all. Holy shit. It is goddamn 9 a.m. and I'm streaming. Okay, it's 9 a.m. EST, actually. I'm in CST, so it's 8 a.m. for me. 7:49 a.m. right now. This is, like, the earliest stream I've ever done. Also, guys, I do want to point out, I did not do ultra low latency for this stream, so I apologize. I very, very much apologize. Very much apologize if chat's gonna be a little late. European friendly hour? What? I know, Ralph. It's crazy. I pulled an all-nighter, so I'm just kind of here. I was like, you know what? Let's stream. Why not, guys? Who needs sleep anyways? Exactly, Zaku Mattering. Exactly. Who needs sleep anyways? I pulled an all-nighter. Now we're here. Alright, let me go ahead and turn stream music on. Hallelujah, guys. Welcome to Chat Makes a Pokemon fan game. Again, I apologize. It is a very, very early stream, for one, and for two, I don't have ultra low latency on. So, it's gonna be fun streaming without any, without, like, chats, without me responding to you guys, like, instantly. I'm tired as fuck, yo, Nickel. Put in an F in the chat for my Master Ball I lost in Pokérove to save my run in your sleep. I was gonna do my homework right now, but forget that. This shit's better. They appreciate you, Mooncat. You should do your homework though, Mooncat. If anything, just like keep it on alert. I saw that you were streaming today at 8:40 and assumed it was PM. Yeah, nope. Streaming in the AMs, buddy. Chat is delayed. Yeah, I know. Chat's gonna be really delayed. I did not do ultra low latency. It's okay though. It's okay. Hello, early morning shift Americans. I guess there's one American here. Just in time for the one European stream, one of my computer fans decides to stop working, and now my computer is a snail. There's no lag. There's no lag. There's just a bit of a delay in between chats. I have to go to school. Oh no, that's so sad, Whimsies. Poor American. I'm an American, but I'm off work today, so hallelujah. Alright, guys. So the idea that I have for today's stream, I'm American, you are American, Omega. What's the plan today? The idea that I have for today's stream, well, first off, actually, finally I can watch a stream that is not 11 p.m. Not 11 p.m. for me. I'm watching on my phone and chatting on computer. Guys, give me just a second, for fuck's sakes. Hold on. Give me just a second. Sorry, guys. I apologize. Yo, Molten Madman, a member for 13 months. That's fucking awesome, dude. Burpiter! Who here likes Burpiter? Who here likes Burp Hider? Oh! Such a sweet Burp Hider. Burp Hider gang! We do have regional forms, Mimikyu Wolf. Of course we do. Chicken Nugget Wingle. Alright, so here's the idea for today's stream. Yeah, Molten Madman, thank you so much. Guys, as for memberships and stuff. Yo, what's going on, Jen? It's been a while, bro. For just a reminder, it's like a week at least. Okay, I keep getting distracted. Just a reminder for memberships and stuff. All members, all the money that from memberships goes straight back into Chat Makes a Fan game, making this game great. I appreciate, and we should appreciate all the members. They're great. They're fantastic. We love them, but it's okay. I'm a Fryer kind of guy, to be honest. I like Fryer too. Fryer's super cool. You like Fry Bros, Ralph? Do you like Fry Bros? A lot of people hate on Fry Bros. I think it's like my favorite final evolution of our starters. Fry Bros is awesome. Viva Europa! Yo, what's up, Glom? I said that wrong. Europa. Finally got that silver banana next to my name. Hell yeah, Tough. Let's fucking go, dude. Tough. Everybody give it up for Tough. Tough, is that a year, actually? Is Silver Banana a year? One of my favorite designs on Frybros, not gonna lie. Yeah, Frybros is great. A lot of people hate on Frybros. Okay, let me talk about what we want to do today. So, Silverfield City Sewers. We now have Surf. I imagine we can do some of the sewers, which could be pretty cool. Also, we can do south of Route 13, kind of just a little bit of Route 14. Not a lot, just a tiny, tiny bit of Route 13 of 14, which is south of this route. Or we can still do a C route. This route, I need to pull up the map. I don't have the map open right now. This route right here. South of Route 13 right here, we can do some of that. We can also do some of the Silverfield Sewer now that we have Surf. And we can also do, let me pull up a fucking, hold on, give me a second. We can also do this route right here. This C route. We do need to kind of, like, unless y'all want to block off this C route. Poison type alligator mon for the sewers. Interesting, Ralph. You want to make a Fakemon and submit it? So we could do this C route right here. But honestly, I'm thinking, as of now, there's no way to surf right of Rescade City. So Rescade City's right here. You can theoretically surf right of Rescade this way. But we just kind of never made it. We kind of never actually made it to where you can surf right. So there's not really actually a way to get to this route right here that goes this way. So I'm thinking we could just block it off. Did you finish the court trial yesterday? Yes, Dan. And in fact, I can show that off. Ralph, you get 3 submissions. If you want to submit another one, you can submit a 3rd. The Gen 3 music is gonna make me tear up, Tasty. Please stop playing with my heart. The Gen 3 music is so good, Mooncat. But yeah. So I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think that we should block off this C route and you can't go right of Rescade? Or do you think you should be able to go right of Rescade? I want to know what you guys think. Oh, yippee then. Yeah, of course, Ralph. Hidden passion in it maybe with a hidden rare Pokemon. So maybe like that's how you get to the other side of the route, but there's like a roadblock Mimikyu. So where you can only go this way by coming this way. The reason I say that is because either way we're gonna have to put a roadblock here. Because you're supposed to go to Kitten BC this way. This is the only way that you're supposed to go to Kitten BC. You're not supposed to go this way. At least yet. Let the people have your C. Or, I mean, honestly, we could make it to where players can choose to go this way, but this is a long-ass way compared to this way. This is just a lot shorter. This is only 2 routes, while this would be like 2 giant routes, if that makes any sense. Like that Haxorus in black and white. That could definitely be fun. Let the people have their C. One on the sea is one who is free. That is Bugsbeard's quote, Potato. So I don't know. I guess we could make it to where, like, the player can choose, but it'd be kind of pointless to choose. I don't really know. I'm kind of torn on it. Honestly, you know what? It might just depend on who wins 6 Gym Leader. Because if 6 Gym Leader is going to be right here, in this area, then it'd make a lot of sense for the 6 Gym Leader, or it'd make a lot of sense for us to block off this area. If the 6 Gym Leader isn't going to be right here, it would make a lot of sense for this to all be optional, or there might be some stuff you have to do up here at some point, I guess. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. But what do you guys want to do today? We can do the sewers. What to do today? We can do the Silverfield sewers. Or we can do south of Route 14. Or we can do Kenton, BC, indoors with NPCs. We can also do the capital city indoors. Hi, Yummy Man. Yo, what's up, Marissa K? Evil bad guys blocking C. Oh no, like fucking Team Magma or Team Aqua, bro. Stacy, your lawyer is done. Oh my god. That's so funny, Funky Monkey. That is so funny. Not gonna lie, he's been a good lawyer in the trial. Alright. While that poll was going on, hold on. Join stream. Join stream. Okay. So I want to show you guys what we did. I still haven't gotten a hello. Yo, what's up, DB and Joe? How you doing, bro? Tasty, guess what? What's up, Whimsies? What's up? So this is what oh yeah, I have Kaiden's save file now. I forgot to mention that. Oh yeah, look at this. These actually work now. These actually work. They work, finally. Non-American chat, what's up, guys? Okay, so the courthouse the trial that we did yesterday. Let me go ahead and go there real quick. I'm just gonna teleport to the greenhouse. It'd be a lot easier. Oh, god damn it. I hate when this happens. Randomly, I'll just start bugging out. Give me a hello. I got sick from staying up too late. Oh, no, Nickel. I'm so sorry. I had a road toll to one of the roads that costs so much that you can't pass it. Oh, just like a road toll? That's such an awful roadblock, Fred Teleporter. That's gonna piss people off. I gotta reload the game. Sometimes when you load the game and it's like really it'll just be really laggy for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, we're good, we're good. So this is what we did in yesterday's stream, and we also did it in part in VC. We kind of started it in stream, and then I got a really bad migraine, and I went to sleep, and I woke up at like buttfuck midnight. So that's why I stayed up all night, which is the reason that we're here. We did our Rivals Courthouse trial. So as you can see here, we got a courthouse. Again, this is still work in progress, but all the dialogue is done. And I'll go ahead and read it out to you guys what happens. So the bailiff says, all rise, court is now in session. Honorable Judge Wendy presiding. And then the defendant standing before us today is being charged with domestic terrorism, destruction of government property, sleeping Snorlax is roadblock. That is a fun roadblock, Sacred Mattering. Assault and battery against a military officer, resisting arrest, conspiring against the government, treason, and Grand Theft Auto. Well, ain't that a lot of crimes to get charged with at once? We got Eagle wrong. Wait, what do you mean, Molten? Imagine the roadblock is the strong Pokemon you meet in that route and just runs away like Snorlax, and it would just be funny. It could be funny. Bro, switch time zones thanks to migraine. Yeah, I know. I got a really bad migraine, which basically switched me time zone, which is the reason that we're streaming. Oh god, what is happening? We got a trial going on. Defendant, how do you plead? Your Honor, my client pleads not guilty. Ugh, this is gonna be a long one then. Prosecutor, please give the court your opening statement. Your Honor, if we all use common sense, this kid must be held accountable. Look at the list of crimes that he's been charged with. Objection, Your Honor. This is clearly badgering. What do badgers have to do with this? You mean obstacoonery? Your Honor, we have multiple recordings of the defendant committing the crimes listed, as well as multiple military officers being witnesses to many of the crimes that were committed. Your Honor, my client was unlawfully arrested to begin with for association with actual criminals, part of the domestic organization known as Team Light. My client was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. I have pictures to present of actual Team Light members that were caught, along with bounty posters of Team Light admins in their uniforms that my client was never seen wearing. If the only evidence for my client being a member of Team Light is by witness, then you can understand why my client believes that he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, talking to strangers that he isn't actually associated with. Your Honor, the warehouse break-in that happened in Port Bueno was witnessed by a warehouse worker that I have here as witness. Your Honor, I call AJ Simpson as my first witness. And then AJ comes up, and then AJ is like, I swear to tell the truth. AJ, you were there when the break-in happened, correct? Tell us what you witnessed. So it was a slow day at work. Most of my men were out on vacation, and during the time, it was all of our lunch breaks. I was in my office, and then I heard a bunch of noise coming from the cargo entrance. I rush in there, and I get a glimpse of 3 goons dressed in yellow with pink highlights. All the cargo was open and battered, but nothing was stolen. I then walk out to try and catch those goons while calling for the military officers, and then they stole one of my men's car. So it was 3 goons that you saw? No doubt. It was definitely 3 of them. 2 males and 1 female. Alright, if you guys don't understand what's going on, our rival Thomas is on trial right now for being a part of Team Light and doing shenanigans with Team Light, the evil team. And then the lawyer comes in. AJ, you said that you happened to catch a glimpse of those 3 goons. Did they happen to all be wearing the yellow outfit with pink highlights? It's a fuzzy memory. They move very quickly, but from what I remember, they were all wearing those goofy yellow outfits. It seems like it'd be pretty hard to miss. Bright yellow is such a color that stands out. It's a little fishy that you wouldn't have noticed one of those goons being an outlier wearing a different outfit, Your Honor, I will now call my second witness up to the stand, Military Officer Joe Watson. God damn, dude.
I got a call from dispatch that there were 3 goons dressed in yellow that went on a rampage in Port Bueno's import warehouse and was then driving around in a stolen vehicle. I was alone on traffic duty, so I started heading towards Kenton, BC to check around the area for the stolen vehicle. The 712 gas station in Kenton, BC is where I found 2 Team Light goons dressed in yellow, and Thomas was there talking to him. I managed to secure the arrest, and searching through the vehicle, I found no evidence of a 3rd yellow outfit.
Don't you think that maybe this young man who was just recently became an adult would probably be scared and try to get rid of the evidence of his Team Light uniform after committing such a crime? Objection! Your Honor, that is defamatory. There's no evidence supporting such a claim. It's clearly trial of intent. Sustained. No further questions, Your Honor. And then, so Joe, how did my client react when you approached him?
Well, he seemed a bit confused at first, but was a complete jerk after that. He kept saying that he didn't do anything wrong, while the other goons stayed quiet. However, there were 3 badges found in the car. 2 badges were officer badges, and 1 was an admin badge.
I actually have those badges here as evidence, Your Honor. As you can see, 2 of these badges are labeled officer, while 1 is labeled admin. Thomas here is a renowned Pokemon trainer, possessing 3 gym badges, while the other goons arrested had no notoriety in Pokemon battling. Thomas is clearly a much stronger individual, which may grant him a higher position in this terrorist organization. Evidence found in Team Light's old base on Route 12 points clearly towards anti-government ideology. If my client has earned himself 3 gym badges, it's clear that my client supports the government. No other Team Light officer arrested has been found with gym badges. It is clear that my client has been focused on earning his gym badges rather than joining unlawful organizations. Enough! Prosecutor, do you have any tangible evidence supporting these charges that Thomas is a member of Team Light? Your Honor, our detectives have not found any evidence in this time that we were given. Your Honor, my client would like to speak. And now, Thomas goes up to the stand. Time to hear Thomas' side of the story, y'all. I continued my journey by choosing to go to Kitten, BC from Silverfield City in search of competitive items for my Pokemon since the Pokemon League was soon to start, and I wanted to make sure I hit the department store before everything sold out. That day, I was exploring the city of Kitten, BC because it was my first time ever visiting the capital. I was always fascinated with the capital of America and all the stores and facilities here. On my way back to the hotel, I met the 2 Team Light members. I didn't know anything about Team Light or what they've done. However, they told me about what they do, why they wear so much yellow, and all their ideals. I pretended to agree with their outrageous claims as to not start anything, and then I was arrested. Thomas, you say that you went to Kitten, BC from Lazulite, correct? Wait, no. Yes! So Team Light's old headquarters was found near Lazulite Town. So did you travel to Team Light? Did you travel with Team Light from Lazulite to Port Bueno? Where is Team Light's new base located at? Objection! These questions have nothing to do with the charges my client is facing. Well, the whereabouts of Team Light's base is sure to only be known by members of Team Light, correct? And then the judge says I'll allow it. No, I had heard of Lazulite Town and planned on heading there after my trip to Kitten, BC. The truth is I'm against Team Light. Their ideologies are extreme and radical. In fact, when the Team Light goons were trying to recruit me, they told me where their base is located. They told me to come with them, north of Kenton, BC, to their base on Route 18. Gasp! He snitched! He snitched on Team Light! That's an interesting take. Well, Thomas, what about what happened after your arrest? I already know you have footage of everything that happened in Newcastle's military base. It's all true. I tried to seek freedom after my unlawful arrest. So you're guilty. I'm guilty of attempting to escape the Newcastle's military base alongside some other stupid kids. I shortly regretted it. No further questions. The jury will now decide Thomas's sentence. We will now begin a recess. What do you guys think? Everybody tell me in chat. Do y'all think Thomas is guilty? Or do you think Thomas is not guilty? Is our rival Thomas guilty? Or is our rival Thomas not guilty? I'm surprised no one in the background ate, and what an idiot goon. Bro fumbled so bad it's over for bro. Innocent? Who the cat thinks innocent? Yapsville Mayor, welcome, bro. Yapsville Mayor says guilty. Free my boy. Guilty. Yo, Keon what? Keon Wastaken. What's up, bro? Thanks for popping in the stream. James versus Pokemon. Thanks for popping in. A Kyogre called Arthur. All of you guys, thank you so much for popping in, y'all. Not enough evidence. Mr. X, what's up, my guy? Thanks for popping in. No evidence in this scenario? Alright. Your Honor, we find Thomas not guilty of domestic terrorism, conspiring against the government, treason, and Grand Theft Auto. We find Thomas guilty of destruction of government property, assaulting a military officer, and resisting arrest. Thomas, I sentence you to 3 years in the Kenton, BC detention center at the Middle Branches military base. From there, you will be on your best behavior. You will also be charged a 100,000 Pokédollar fine for the damages you've caused. I see that there is a good kid somewhere in you, but it's important for you to take responsibility for your actions. It could have been much worse. Court is now dismissed. Gavel bung. The gavel has been bung. What do you guys think of the court trial? Thomas's court trial. Again, it's still a work in progress. I want to make it to where like the prosecutor and the lawyer kind of walks around during it. And we also are going to do the facial expression emotes above the characters as they talk. So like there's still some work to do, but nothing that's going to be interesting to you guys. 100k is crazy. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Prison escape quest. So that is going to happen. In the next stream that we do, unless it's the unless it's the gym leader vote. Unless it's the gym leader vote, the next stream that we're gonna do is going to start working on the Team Light prison break, where Team Light tries to break Thomas out of prison, because lo and behold, Thomas lied. Team Light is part, or Thomas is part of Team Light, and he was an admin. He just got caught. And make someone in the background say this goon sound done. You have a lawyer now. I saw Funky Monkey. I saw fuck. Okay. Alright. Wait, what are the bananas for? They're stream points, my friend. Also, before we get into what we're making in today's stream, hey guys, what have y'all been doing? I've been away for a while. Mooncat, we've been making this city here. Kenton, BC, this huge-ass city that you see on screen right now. We also developed the president, the greenhouse, a dinner at the greenhouse, James Steele. We made Route 28 right here. So we did a bunch of different things. So before we get in today's stream, y'all, the 6th gym leader vote. There's 82 submissions right now. The gym leader vote is starting on April the 5th. That is when this gym leader vote is starting, guys. From there, we will then vote on who's going to be the 6th gym leader of Pokemon Potassium. I know that, Simeon. I know the stream's delayed. It's not my fault. As someone who barely knows anything, I was convinced he was nice. No, the Thomas is still a good guy. He just joins Team Light. Being a part of Team Light doesn't make you a bad guy. Just like being a part of the government doesn't make you a bad guy. The 6th gym leader vote, April 5th. Ultra low latency is not on, Antoine. I forgot to turn it on, unfortunately. April 5th, y'all. If you want to be the 6th gym leader of Pokemon Potassium, make sure you submit within the next 5 days. And then we're going to do the vote. And hopefully, you might win. And you'll be a character in Pokemon Potassium. Shortly thereafter this 6th gym leader vote, we are going to be doing the Fakemon vote. The Fakemon vote will happen on April the 12th, 7 days after the gym leader vote. There are 246 submissions right now. Around 10 to 12 of those are going to win. Not quite sure yet. Yo, Chice, thank you for subscribing, my friend. Would we roll it back till Friday? It is on Friday. The gym leader vote's on April 5th. That is Friday. Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, yeah. It's Saturday, sorry. It's Saturday. And then the 12th is going to be on a Saturday, too. Yeah. Gym leader vote on a Saturday, which is a weekend, which is nice. If I win, it's frigged, by the way. Alright, so what are we doing in today's stream? It looks like the Silverfield sewers are winning. Alright, y'all. Let's go make the Silverfield sewers. So this is what we have of the sewers thus far. Obviously, you're going to enter through this door, and that's going to enter you into the main part of the sewers. So we're going to call these the Silverfield sewers. Hallelujah. It's going to be in the sewer tile set. We'll make it for 50 by 50, I guess. 50 by 50. Alright. What are your guys' idea for a layout of the Silverfield sewers? What do y'all think? Can we roll it back to 2026? You should probably make an exit too. The exit is probably going to be south. I'll give like a little bit of leeway room here. So we'll put the exit like right here. There we go. So this is where you enter in the sewers, and then boom, now you're in the sewers. It's Sunday for us. Oh, Sunday for Europeans. Interesting. No, we're not rolling it back to 2026. Fuck that. Labyrinth-like. So, kind of like square labyrinth-like. It should follow the houses. I don't think we're going to do that. Probably a maze bottom right corner to top left. Yeah, something like that. Maze-like is cool and makes sense for a sewer. So, actually, the Silverfield sewers are how we get into the Banarium factory. So, I feel like we should enter at the top and head south. Because, or not the factory. It's how we enter the Banarium corporate building here. The Banarium corporate building. It's how we enter this building. For once in my life, I could join a stream. Let's go, SK Cooks. Welcome. The chat makes a fan game. I appreciate it, my guy. Thanks so much for popping in here. But At one point, we're gonna go inside Binarium Corporate. And when we go inside Binarium Corporate, the only way to get in is to go through the sewers. So we do need to kind of lay it out like that. So we have to start in the top right, and I guess go to bottom left, if that makes any sense. I think it's something like that. No, it's a Monday for me, rectangle shaped. Maybe a dungeon. So the idea that it is just, that it is labyrinth-like is nice. Should it be mostly water or should it be mostly land? Keep in mind, we do have surf right now. Wait, we could add a secret town in the sewers? Rat Town? Oh, having Rat Town in the sewers does make sense, doesn't it? We should get mugged by homeless people in the sewers. That's so sad, Molten Man, but I guess having homeless people in the sewers would make sense. But that would be sad and I wanted it. Also, let me make sure. I feel like I'm cutting out of camera here. I kind of push it like right here. I feel like that's a little better. Yeah, that's a little better. Some security there. It is a big corporation after all. Maybe not in the sewers, because the sewers is, but add a bunch of garbage blocking the way. Interesting. Surf puzzles. Dan Gaming, what do you mean by surf puzzles? I like the sound of that, but what do you mean by that? Mix of land and water. So when we enter, it'll obviously be water at the entrance. Sewer City goes hard, not gonna lie. We have a lot of city in our game. I feel like it'd be nice to have a dungeon for once. Because we just have a lot of city in our game. Rat King and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Courthouse. Oh my god. But I guess having like homeless people down here makes sense. But I don't know, that's just really sad. Having homeless people down here is really sad. Camera's good? Alright, cool, cool. Dirty tiles of water that can't be surfed on. So what do you guys mean by surf puzzle exactly? Also, we should go in and get a land layout here. So like, we can have the water go down this way. We can have some land right here. On this side here. The land will end and the land will then go over to that side and we'll probably cross a bridge to get over there. Something like this. And then this is when we can start taking a labyrinth route. Sorry, my keyboard tweaked. Some sort of side quest here that could give an item. Yeah, for sure. We can have little side quests and stuff. Possibly Antoine. What did possibly... You got a swimming Rattata serving as a Pokemon drive. Yo, Spineswa 1900. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by serving as a Pokemon drive? I'm confused by that. Also, Spineswa, thanks so much for popping in here, my guy. The chat makes a fan game. What if you have to control the water level? Yo! That's actually a good idea. Play with valves to control the water level? Get it? Because it's a sewer? What do you guys think about that? Valves controlling the water level. Or maybe something like that created mini team with their leader or something. So I feel like we could have like the valves that control the water level as like its own room or something that leads to something. Like it could be like a side puzzle that you have to do. Water level puzzle. That's gym puzzle level. We need a crackhead trainer class now. Awesome, not gonna lie. Okay. Infinite Fusion Sewer has a similar one. Maybe instead of outlaws, it's escaped prisoners from the government that have control of an abandoned town. Yo! A brick to the knee, let's go! Fuck yeah, dude! Thank you so much! As everybody, okay, I gotta say it again. I gotta say it again. Ladies and gentlemen, every gifted member, every donation goes straight back into this project. Everybody give it up for a brick to the knee. Thank you so much, my guy. I need to see some chat emojis in chat for a brick to the knee. Hell yeah, dude. That's badass. Thank you so much. Goat. So we could have like a valve and water levels kind of thing. That would make sense. I like the idea of that, but I think we should have it in its own exclusive room, right? Kind of like an exclusive room kind of thing, if that makes any sense. And I think we should also need rock climb to get there. Yo! And then a €5 holo. What's up, bro? You're the fucking goats! Dude, look at that! A brick to the knee, popping in. Wow, dude. Thank you so much, a brick. Dude, you're the best. Wow. Thank you so much, man. We all really appreciate you here at CMG. Okay, guys. So, labyrinth-styled sewers here, right? Labyrinth-styled. Have a sewer puzzle. We're gonna have escaped convicts kind of hide out in the area. Like, there'll be like it'll be kind of like an escaped convicts kind of place. Which means we might need some like homeless people trainer class maybe. Or who knows, maybe they can just be chill. They just kind of hang out here. I don't know. Not a bad idea though. Add tiles that poison your team if you stand on them for too long. Whoa. What do you guys think about that? What Funky Monkey just said. Should we add tiles that poison your team if you stand on them for too long? What do you guys think about that? So, if we want like a labyrinth style thing, we can have this. I can always edit these tiles at the end, but essentially you'll be able to come out the other side here. Team trash collectors. What if the people there are screwed by the evil team? Interesting, sus pickle. Maybe not screwed by the evil team, more like screwed by the government. There should be a shop with antidotes. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Like having a shop with antidote makes sense. Or something like that. So, labyrinth-like. So let's try to make it labyrinth-like. We'll have this kind of lead out to this end here. That's just going to be brutal. Brick to the knee, you're welcome. A brick to the knee. Thank you so much, my guy. Okay. So we can have some land here. But then there's going to be more water. We need to make it labyrinth-like. So maybe we could have a little section right here. This will go this way. Up like that. And then the water can go over. It can go down. Then it can go over again. But it can't connect to right there. And then we can have some land right here. And actually, I'm going to push this down a little bit. I'm going to push it down 3. It would be like this. Boom. Yeah. Okay. Shop is run by a homeless guy who upcharges a desperate measure to get money to survive. So I like the idea of having maybe not like a whole town down here, but kind of just some homeless people. Like homeless people that kind of have a town down here. Not like an actual town, but like a little bit. Homeless merchant that sells makeshift version of potions and maybe battle items. Maybe. We have a lot of shops in the game as is. We don't need like a lot of merchants down here, but maybe a small merchant that sells like small time things. Maybe like a poison barb. Maybe this can be where you like buy poison barbs, or there can be a poison barb down here. That could be fun. Like a small hideout. Will the spiders need to make pipes and valve sprites? I already have pipes and valves right here. Well, I don't have valves, but I have pipes. I have pipes, no valves. Like, you got a very wide Raticate ride. Raticate's not in our game, but we have Whiskrat, Odorant, and Kingrat, which are rats of the game. Raticate ride to swim since the water is so dirty. Or maybe instead of having Trainer, they're actually a Alolan Raticate who's stolen or lost Pokeballs with Pokemon. Spineswa, have you watched the video about our project? It might help you a little bit with knowing how our project works. Okay. So, we need our walls, right? I forget what I used as walls. What did I use as walls for this? We don't have to use the same walls. We can use our own. Like, I really like these walls. These brick ones here. Maybe we can have some parts that don't use the brick, but some uses it. So, like, all this can use the brick here. I really like the brick. I think it looks good. But, like, down here doesn't need to use the brick. Down here it can use this wall that we have here. Like that. It'll even go over it a little bit like that. So we can have it wrap around. Oh, unfortunately, I don't think there's a way to turn this. Or is there? I mean, there kind of is. Like that. Alright, I guess that works. That's fine. So this can wrap around like that. Boom. It's wrap around. And we can also have that down here as well. Wrap around. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. And finally, hit him with a boom. And then connect it back. And then since we're planning on having doors and stuff here, it would make sense to make this double height. Like that. Because we are going to have doors with people like living in here and shit. So we can have like a couple rooms and stuff. So maybe this will be the little town area here. Or maybe not town area, but homeless people area here. They have like just kind of these rooms right here. What do you guys think about that? Or should it be more intricate? Do you guys have any other better layout ideas than something like this? A side quest where you have to bring medicine to one of the homeless people because they ate a magic carp from the sewage water. Oh my god, just a bunch of dumbasses down here. I like that idea, Brick Teleporter. A lot of different people showed up. Yeah, streaming this early is different. We have a lot of different kinds of people here compared to our normal EST or CST streams. I like all these side quest ideas that you guys have. We're kind of just doing mapping right now, but keep those in mind for when we move on to the actual NPCs and stuff. Maybe have one of the people living inside give you a Grimer if you help them in a quest. Should we add Grimer to our Pokedex? We don't have any pure poison types. We could add Grimer to our Pokedex. We don't have a single pure poison type. Grimer's not a bad option to add. And we do have Beneric and Coughing. Finding the town should require an HM. Once the player would normally not have, makes it feel more hidden. It does sus. The Surf HM. Makeshift town, like people trying to put it together. Add Grimer. Alright. Should we add Grimer? Question mark. We do not have any pure poison types yet. I just put up a poll in chat. Do y'all want Grimer and Pokemon Potassium? Vote now. You can help the people move to a more decent-ish place. I like that, Mooncat. Convergent Sandile, a pure poison line. We already have Sandile in our game, Raliv. Grimer's very boring, not gonna lie. I shall be a hater. Do you guys have any better ideas for what we could add to the sewer for a pure poison type? Any better ideas than Grimer? I see some criticism towards Grimer, so if you guys have better ideas, we'll go with something better. But as of now, I will put Grimer in. Because we don't have any pure poison types. Boop, 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 boop. Then we have Game Freak and Game Freak. Not entire regional forms. You do got a good point. Now's my time to go. No! Well, bye, Mooncat. Trubbish. Do Trubbish over Grimer? Who? Who should we add to the game? Trubbish or Grimer? What do you guys like more? A new sewage Pokemon who lives in the sewers? Trubbish is like perfect for this. We could do Trubbish and Grimer. Trubbish and Grimer. Add a crazy cat lady. Bye, Mooncat. Thanks for coming in. How about Coughing? We already have Beneric and Coughing. Also, to everybody showing up, all the lurkers here, go ahead and say hi so I can say hi to you. If there are any lurkers hanging out here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here to make things a bit more interesting, we're going to add some ground here. And then I guess there will be a bridge that you can cross to get to the other side. Like that. And then that'll take you here. Bowling Grimer. Trubbish is definitely winning here. I think we're going to add Trubbish to Pokemon Potassium. Trubbish and Garbodor. What's wrong with you? What do you mean, what's wrong with me, Toasty? We should also request pure poison types or poison water types for the Fakemon vote. Hey, I just subscribed like this morning. Let's go, Electro Lucario. Thank you so much for subbing, my guy. Currently, we're working on the sewers right now. Do both and maybe have small gangs over who should live in the sewers. Small gangs over who should live in the sewers. I don't know. I think one pure poison type's enough. Get out, American. Well, I don't see any points. But I don't get any points, but I am having fun. So it's because you're not subscribed to the channel, Bread Teleporter. That's probably why. I came from Shepsky Dad's video. Hell yeah, Electro. Shepsky Dad's awesome. He's a good friend of mine. He's been around for quite some time. How about Nihiligo for the funsies? No. No, 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 no. So we do know that this side is how you're going to get to the sewers, right? Raffle away a sewer dweller. We might do a couple like NPC raffles here, maybe. I'll think about it. I will indeed think about it. Also, I need to add this. There we go. Okay. They both serve the exact same purpose, so it isn't worth adding both. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Adding Trubbish or Grimer doesn't make sense. But we have Trubbish in the game now, so that's pretty cool. Trubbish down here does make sense, for sure, for sure. Alright, this is the layout I have for the sewers. Do you guys have any better ideas? I am subscribed to the channel. I don't know why you're not getting bananas then. That's interesting. Maybe I have Streamlabs turned off right now. Let's go check real quick. Yo, Cloudbot's active. So what do you guys think? Anything different here? Trubbish could spawn naturally in the sewers, but the NPC that gives you the quest could reward you a shiny, perfect IV Trubbish. Swallow doesn't make sense. I need opinions on this. Some trash fires. This is just the layout. I need some opinions on just the layout. And then down here is going to be how you get to the area with the puzzle and the water currents. Do you have a Streamlabs account? I do have a Streamlabs account. How about we make it look like the poison symbol? Symbiote. I'm confused. More zigzags and more loops. Layout seems good, yeah. We can make it a little longer, just for a little bit of variety. Maybe we'll do like 65, 65. We have a little bit more room to work with here. A little bit more room to work with. Doesn't need to be super elaborate. You can add a bit of dead ends and stuff. How about that? Just some things that kind of go out of the way. Maybe just a dead end. More zigzags. We could have this right here. It just kind of zigzags over for no reason. And then fuck it, it'll loop back around this way. How about that? And then maybe water should be connected to each other. Oh yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? There we go. Water connected to each other. There we go. Yo, a morning stream. Yeah, Castles. Bad old morning stream. Alright, we can have some land right here. Some land right here. And maybe some land along this edge here. And then we can have some land along this edge. And then no land right there. Alright, cool. Add our brick wall there. Add our brick wall here. And then we would have this wall here. Boop. Boop. And then... boop. And then also same up here as well. That wall right there. Bring it on over. Bring this on up. Bring this on over like that. And then bring that right there. And then just like that, it wraps around full circle. Now we just need to do that one more time real quick. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom, bada boom. Bop, bam, bada bop, boom. Hold on. We also need this. Or, we don't even need that. Yeah, we can just have it do that. That's fine. Okay, there we go. And then I guess we would have these brick walls stick out. A brick wall stick out right there. I think that's fine. Now, what do you guys think of this sewer layout? Of a tunnel feel, you could add more doors connecting to each other. Yeah, because right now we really only have this door right here, but I guess we could add another one right here. Like this. Well, actually, that wouldn't work because this right here is right like that. Yeah. Morning stream will like an afternoon stream for us Eurasians. That is true. Yes, that's fine. I think it's good for the sewers. So now what we need is, how we're gonna traverse these sewers. So when we come through right here, we're gonna need some roadblocks. Some ways to, like, we can obviously go left. We can obviously choose to go right. Because it has brick, no knees though, so 5 out of 7. 5 out of 7's crazy. We can also decorate the walls with shit like this. Makes sense. We can also decorate it with shit like that. Kind of just put shit like that in from time to time. We can add stuff like that. Right there doesn't really work out well. We can add them on the walls. And we also have these railings here which look really nice. But it is important that we make sure these ground tiles here have their borders so it looks legit. Just like that. And then just kind of do it all around. I'm not really too worried about doing this around the whole map right now. We can always do this at the end after we make our layout. But just a good thing to go ahead and keep in mind that we are going to do this. It looks much, much, much better this way. So I'm just going to do this little section right here and get it out of the way. Boom. Boom and boom. And then boom. Boom and boom. If you guys noticed that boom is like my catchphrase. But yeah, it's going to look more like this, which is a lot better. A lot better. Water currents could be used to block paths. Interesting. So water currents are basically like water ledges, right? A random swimming NPC just swimming in the sewer. That's so gross. Railings on the side of the wall, so like this kind of thing. Like railings across the whole side of the wall like that to kind of give the wall more thing. Maybe for this wall, yeah. I could definitely see that. Okay. So, roadblocks. Currents are an idea for, like, roadblock. But we can also make it labyrinthy. What are some things that we can put in the water to kind of block the way? No. Railings on the side of the wall. Are you saying, like, railings right here? Oh, yeah, that is rail block, or as a roadblock makes sense. So, like, this right here. And then railings on the side like that. That's a roadblock. So, railings right here. That go over this way. And then end right here. Boom. That railing right there forces the player to have to get on here. Go across here. And then go down. And then we can put railings that way. And there's only certain spots where the players can, like, go out and surf. That's a good idea, Marissa. Actual trash piles that the player has to maneuver around. Yeah, stuff like that, sus pickle. That makes sense. Just fucking piles of trash. So, like, just shit like this. Like, just weaving out in and out of these trash bags here. Maybe a trash can as well. Probably put the trash can right there. And then also put more trash bags here. And then something like that. There we go. They're just kind of weaving in and out of these trash bags here. Piles as garbage as roadblocks. Maybe, yeah, piles of garbage as roadblocks makes sense. But it really just depends. I want the player to kind of be able to go in loops and not be blocked off and have to go around and get somewhere unless there's an item on the other side and the player can see the item and then has to be like, huh, I wonder how you get there. I'm gonna go figure out how you get there. So like a good example actually could be right here. So the player can surf to the right, we can have some roadblocks here, and then right here there happens to be bags are actually trubbish and interacting with them starts a battle Voltorb style. Yeah, that works too, Potato. So right here, we could have an item. We could put a roadblock here, so if the player surfs over here, they'll see that item and they'll be like, cool, I need to go around and get that. And we can actually do that like this. By putting this right here. And then putting some land right here. Just kind of grab some land. Just like that. And then we can put a railing on the other side of this land here. Just like that. Actually, we don't even need this. We could just have the land and then the railing right there. I'm gonna actually move it all over so I can keep that there. Just like that. Get the gist with the railing here. And then we can put an item right here. That's a good way to kind of do a roadblock or block a path. Is if you give the player a reason to want to go around. Can you surf under the bridges? No. You cannot surf under the bridges. You could block that area off by having two people battling. Or something like that too works. But I imagine those types of roadblocks aren't always the best to use for good reason. Because then it gives the player a reason of, a feeling of why. That's kind of dumb that I can't walk around them. It just doesn't make sense. Maybe some of the trash piles have actual loot to encourage looking around. This could be tied to a side quest. Yes, Suspickle, that's a great idea. Great idea. Alright, what else can we put in here? We need shit on, we need shit in the water that can act as a roadblock. But I don't really have anything that goes in the water that could act as a roadblock. Other than just putting railings around the water and these bridges right here. Because these bridges work as roadblocks. Like, they work fine as roadblocks. You should make sewer golf course? No. We're not making sewer golf. Cool. So, a good idea, using what we have, the player can surf right here, go down this way, and go up this way. We can put a railing here to encourage the player to surf over this way. See, you can go down here, but the player can't actually go down here yet. So if we had railings like this, or up here would make more sense, wouldn't it? Is there different areas that I can go? No, it's all just kind of like that. So yeah, the railings would have to be like right there. But if we do it this way, like that? No, like this? There we go. Not the fact that I'm getting fucking Instagram notifications right now. Boom. So we have this fence right here. That means the player says the sewers let's make a pile of trash on the water. Oh yeah, I guess you could, couldn't you? I could just take these trash bags and put them in the water. They don't really blend in well, though. A fat Kingrat. Shortcut the player can take, but they must defeat a Garbodor first. Or maybe there's just a boss Garbodor that leads down to the puzzle room. Or at the end of the puzzle room, there's a boss Garbodor. Could always do shit like that. Okay. Boom. But we'll do it like this. Boom. Railing ends there. Then the player can go down this way. And these are some good roadblocks that we have here. Add the lock eye. Change the color of the bags to make them seem more moist, maybe? I would have to do that through a venting or going through the tile set. I don't think I'm really going to go through the tile set right now. Could be something I do later. But one thing that we can add... we could add something like this. So right here... it's just like a little interesting piece. We could have this brick right here. Then this big fucking pile of goo that kind of blends in with the water. This is actually easy to do. I just take this. Oh wait, hold on. Do it like that. Like that. Boop. Wait, hold on. Never mind. Tiles don't have that. So we could have like a pile of goop right here. And then this is pouring down into that goop. Like that. Fucking gross, but it works. Shocking the water as an obstacle in the water itself. I don't think there's any electric types that would be in here unless we had a new Fakemon. My bad, guy. I accidentally gooed on the walls. But this is just a bunch of fucking goop mixing in with the water. It's something. It is something. We could also make the water green. The water's not really green right now. I mean, it works. But I feel like green water would be cooler. So as for traversing... I think what we have right now is fine. There's no real other places that I can see where these bridges can be used here. So I get from one side of something to the other. Toxicroak. Toxicroak's a cool Pokemon. Also, I don't think we have any Gen 4 Mons in our game, which is so weird, because we have Gen 5 and Gen 3 and shit like that. Green water would probably be cooler. Yeah, we'll probably have to make green water at some point. It might blend, or... not at some point. It wouldn't be that hard to make. And we can make it blend in with this gooey water here. Because it's garbage, joking. Okay. So I don't hate what we have here. Now we need to make these rooms. Where some of these people live. Should these rooms be really shitty or should they actually be built well? Green water would be cooler. Oh, I already read that. Read my latest message. I don't want to spam the chat. I'm going to do something new for once and sprite what I have in mind. Are the tiles 16 by 16? Yes, Marissa K. Yes. Pure Poison Toxicroak Regional. That could be a good idea. That could be a great idea. Gen 4 Racism. Add more pipes. Flowing gooey water. Yeah, we'll decorate Kyogre. We'll decorate a little bit. We'll do a little bit of decoration. Maybe we could have like a strength puzzle somewhere here. But, or this right here, is it, right? Putting these in some places. Definitely makes it look better. Having some of these around. Bit more detailed, more things going on. Add one of these right here. Trash arranged to resemble housing furniture. Trash arranged, mat on the floor and stuff tied to it. I don't know what they do. Oh, a poison type Gumi also works too. Also, what the f is this, by the way? I have no clue what that is. What's the point of this? What is that? I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna use it because I don't know what the fuck it is. We also have pipes. I have no clue what these pipes can be used for. Genuinely. I mean, we can put them around. Oh, I guess the pipes could be roadblocks. Maybe we could use the pipes a bit more as roadblocks. Whereas, like, shit that you have to get around. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. especially while you're surfing. We have a cockroach Pokemon. But like, for example, we could do something like this. Maybe you can go under these pipes, actually. To kind of give more of like, something's going on and more decoration. There's pipes that you surf under. What do you guys think about that? You have some pipes here. Actually, I think that idea is goated. Not using the pipes as roadblocks, but using it as like this. Just to kind of connect things together. Like, look at that. And then you surf under that? So you'll be able to surf under pipes and stuff? And the pipe's like a hidden grotto? Oh, are you saying like one of these is empty and you can surf through it? And then you end up in a hidden grotto and there's maybe a hidden ability Pokemon? I actually really like that. I really like that. Yo, Wolf D Zashian, what's up, my guy? I really like that as an idea. Like, one of these is open and there's a hidden grotto. Fuck it. Great idea. Let's make a hidden grotto. Okay, let's continue on. A lot of this could go on layer 2. I don't know why I'm putting it on layer 3. Like, all of this can go on layer 2. Right here. Waste of layers. All of this, layer 2. Beautiful. Now I can add pipes and shit to kind of decorate it. Hey, you're getting bananas at least, Bread. You're getting bananas now. Look at that. It's at least attempting to work. Alright, let's add some pipes. There we go. Boom. Connect right here. Pull in right there. And then I guess this can kind of take a trip through the wall. Over this way. Curve down. And then collide right there. Look, we got some pipes. What are you making right now? Me and chat are making the sewers right now. Trainers in the pipes? How would trainers be in the pipes? Flowing inwards instead of outwards? Oh, like water's going in through the pipe? Maybe this one can be the hidden grotto because it's right at the end. So it's kind of out of the way and hidden. Let's hope for some poison types in the vote. Some pure poison types would be pretty cool. Okay. I just learned about this project today from Shepsky Dad's video, Fire Gym. It's a banger. I gotta say, this is such an amazing and fun idea. Definitely consider for top 5 Pokemon community projects. I appreciate you so much, Gus. Goose? Is it Goose Baker? Goose Baker? I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining in on the community too, man. I really appreciate it. We all here welcome you at Chat Makes the Pokemon Fan Game. Right now, we're doing the sewers right now. We're kind of just coming up with a layout. I think it's time to do some world building. We can make these inside rooms here with people that live in them. Homeless people. And we can have some world building and some NPCs in here. Would be a good idea. I'm not actually going to put this on a new map, though. I am just going to make this map bigger. 75. And then we'll put them out of bounds. Like, around here. Because why not? So we'll be able to make these rooms. These rooms are obviously going to be pretty small. And they will have this tile right here. So all these rooms will be pretty tiny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have another one. And then we basically just need 4 of these. How big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So 5. 1, 2, 3. Put it at the end of that. 5, 2, 3. There we go. Nice. So we have these rooms here. We have the walls look like this. Nice. And we can have people that hang out in these rooms. It's Dutch, but close enough. Yeah, I don't understand it. I'm heavily American. Is there a way to add Pokemon staying in the ceiling pipes? What do you mean by that, Kyogre? How would Pokemon be in the ceiling pipes when the ceiling pipes are closed off? Oh, do you mean standing on the ceiling pipes? Yes, if we had overworld sprites of our Pokemon, maybe that's something we can add post. But as of now, we don't have overworld sprites of a bunch of Pokemon. I know Mori GD is working on some of those. The far right is wider. Thank you, Jude. I appreciate it. I'm OCD too. Thank you. Alright. So, for these, we have, we're gonna have people that are living in these rooms, or at least hanging out in these rooms. There's gonna be a bit of a community. Oh, wait, the far right room is wider. I think that's what he meant. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's fine. As long as it's 8. What should the grotto Pokemon be? Not making the grotto yet. I want to make the rooms with these NPCs. So you guys got to come up with dialogue and different, and like different things for these rooms here. Dialogue and different side quests for in the sewers here. While you guys throw out your ideas for that, I'll go ahead and decorate the rooms a little bit. Just kind of add some things in here. Nothing crazy. We already did our fossil Pokemons, unfortunately, Davian. Davian, I highly recommend you watch the newest video, or not the newest video, the second newest video about our project to kind of catch up a little bit. Too tired to stay up any longer? Sorry, you're all good, Potato. Have a good night, man. Put Ninja Rat as a trainer, reference Ninja Turtle. Oh, having Ninja Trainers down here could be cool to reference Ninja Turtle. And maybe they'll have a turtle Pokemon Chaos. I like that. I like that. What are you doing here, kid? Add CMG members in the sewers. That's kind of what we do. We add people that are in chat. Chat come up with the ideas. Make a shady person standing there that sells you illegal items. What would illegal items even be? What could you get down here? But... oh, having a ninja trainer. Okay. Let me make a ninja trainer real quick. What if the ninja trainer hides in the trash can? Alright. I'm gonna put a ninja trainer. Ninja right here. Ninja trainer. Alright, Chaos, what do you want this trainer to be named? Since you're the one who came up with it. Second source Pokemon with the same type. That could work, Davian. Davian, I recommend you watch the video. I don't add Pokemon. You guys add Pokemon. There's a whole Fakemon vote and things that happen like that. Again, watch the video. The video is highly important. You cannot just join in on a stream or join the Discord and be a part of this project. You definitely got to watch the video so you have an idea of how Chat Makes a Fan Game works and everything. Ninja Trainer, you want some pizza. And then he obviously has to have a name. So what is his name going to be, Chaos? Add the idea about the Poison Magikarp side quest. You just got to bring him medicine. Where would we get medicine from Red Teleporter? Ninjas are the next big plot line, people. His name is just Sewer Ninja. He doesn't have a name when you battle him. His name is Sewer. Illegal items like slippers or bananas that boost your stats? What do you mean? What do you mean? We need an actual name, Chaos. For the trainer battle. Spriter? Spriter's a fun name. Name Spriter. Raphael? Okay, come on. We can't go. We gotta do Raphael, right? What if we have 4 trainers around here that are named after the Ninja Turtles in trash cans? 4 ninjas that are in here. It makes sense. Come on. That's an idea you can't pass up on. We'll have different ninja trainers that are located in these garbage bins that will pop out and battle you. So 1, 2, 3, and we can add the 4th one here, because why not? So we can have 4 ninja trainers based off the Ninja Turtles. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hidden ninjas? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. No, we're not gonna have a bunch of shiny gift Pokemon available. Vitamins. You could steal experimental medicine from the Banerica or whatever company. How did you find my secret hideout? You were here to expose my dojo. Not happening, kid. Good name. Make them wear ninja hood at difference. Oh, like wear different colors? Maybe. Maybe. We might do that. Yeah, they're obviously going to be human Chaos. But they're going to be named after the Ninja Turtles. Just for a fun Easter egg, you know? Really good idea. Awesome idea. Alright, so now we need the rooms. And the people that live in here. So we need homeless people that live in here. I use Hillbilly Sprite. Wherever I have those. So we might make custom overworlds for this. I DM'd you my Sprite idea. Apologize for it being quite shitty. I did it on my phone in 10 minutes. Let's take a look. Oh, like a trash pile? Take a look. Let's take a look. Yeah, that is contrasted. That's a lot of contrast. It does look like a pile of trash, though, I do gotta admit. It do indeed. Or saturated. It was very saturated. Okay, Marissa, try desaturating the colors and making it a bit more out there and then send it back to me. It's bad, I know. Just try desaturating the colors and take your time. Take your time for sure. Alright, we need some homeless people that live in here. I'm just gonna use the Hillbilly Sprite for the male for now. And then for female, we'll do like... might just find some random female NPC. Just make it this girl, yeah. Who puked? I know, right? Change some to normal trash cans so the player doesn't know which is which element of surprise. That is what it is, a brick to the knee. I can't really. The app has preset colors. Ah, that makes sense. That's sad, Marissa K. I'll keep it on here, though. I'll keep it on. Okay. We need dialogue. We need some world building for the homeless people that live in here. Why do they live in here? How does the sewer society work? What's going on in the sewers? Is everybody here close? Does everybody here hate each other? Maybe we get some personal background on why these characters are the way that they are. Maybe in the sewer. Maybe housing has gone up. Maybe people are in debt. Maybe people are gamblers. Exactly. Gambling. I like that, granola. So we could have a gambler in here. Maybe he can say something like, "You look like a refined fella. You look like a refined fella. I know, it's embarrassing. I know it's embarrassing. I've quite the life gambling away. I've quite the life gambling away. So a gambler down here. Put some newspaper like what homeless did for banquet. The gambler is not a trainer, no. Alright, we need a dialogue for this young dude right here. He's a young dude. Maybe this dude prefers to be down here. Sold my house to gamble for triple triad cards, bro. The Sewer Society, or the Sewer Village is a dirty place, yeah, but I've made a lot of friends living here. Sewer Village is a dirty place, yeah, but I made a lot of friends living here. What can the girl say? Pizza is great. Dialogue for some of them. Maybe the girl can say something about pizza. The ninjas here. The ninjas here love to battle and get all of us pizza using the money that they get when they win. The ninjas here love to battle and get all of us pizza using the money that they get when they win. Look at that! We're doing some world building today, y'all. Some world building. I was a trainer like you, but I lost so many battles that I went into debt. Wanna buy a vacuum? Only 16% off? Oh my god. 16% off, buy a vacuum in the sewers? We definitely need some shady people for sure, though. Just some people that are just shady as hell. Maybe we can have a bandit here. Just a bandit right here. Hey, kid. Hey, kid. You need a vacuum? You need a vacuum? 16% off. But you gotta show me the money first. I added the vacuum salesman. A YouTuber shapped homeless people here and buying them stuff on camera and treating them like slaves off camera for views. Wow. That is awful, Wolf. Silence is my weakness. Put on some funny ninja. Silence is my weakness. Silence is my weakness. Have some dialogue prepared for when I end up doing these trainers. But we have this bandit here. Mr. Beast be like. Alright, let's add another NPC. What is this NPC gonna say? Might make some custom sprites here. Maybe something to do with housing market. Throw out your NPC ideas. And again, we can do side quests here. We can have the NPC give out items. Maybe if you battle all the ninjas, you get a reward, perhaps. Maybe one that collects frittatas. The ninjas a quadruplet of sisters instead of brothers, and then name them after poisonous flowers. I love eating black sludge. Oh yeah, black sludge. Yeah, black sludge for sure as a gift here. how many valuable items you can find here. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a really good. Another day collecting trash. Another day collecting trash. You would be surprised how many valuable items you can find here in the sewers. Nice. My dad threw me out of the house, so now I have to live here. Toxic orb on the floor, maybe? Yeah, toxic orb too, for sure. You better not be around here. Some creep maybe can follow you. Finding a toxic orb here does make sense. Semi-gym leader like the Karate, Jodo, and Kanto. Maybe not that far. Yeah, maybe the ninja here, actually. The ninja here. We'll have one final ninja if you battle all the other ninjas. And the ninja will give you a toxic orb if you win. Or maybe a black sludge. Do we have poison heal as one of our Pokemon abilities? Hold on, give me a second, guys. I want to see if one of our Pokemon get poison heal. Poison heal. Corvonic gets it. Okay. Corvonic having poison heal with toxic orb. Fuck it. Beat all ninjas. Battle me. Win toxic orb. Beat all ninjas. Battle me. Win toxic orb. Corvonic poison heal. Corvonic poison heal. Beautiful. So you can get a toxic orb here if you beat this guy. Black sludge and toxic orb. People would probably just choose the black sludge. I feel like you should get black sludge from something else. Maybe it's just an item on the ground. Toxic orb. Alright. We do need another, we do need an NPC in this room right here. An NPC in this room would be valid. Did you know that this is a sewer? So dumb, dude. What the fucking ninjas say that? How about a pearl ring? Yeah, that's a lot of money. A lot of money for a pearl ring. Alright, we can have some homeless guy in here. Did you know that this is a sewer? Did you know that this is a sewer? Yeah, I already... Yeah, I know you know that. Yeah, I know you know that. Put black sludge in the grotto? Interesting. These are all homeless people here. Yeah, I know you know that. Is it weird to you that people live here? Is it weird to you that people live here? That's the housing market for you. That's the housing market for you. Does this girl say anything? Maybe we can have another dude here that kind of goes more in depth. And have it be a girl. What the hell is a home? We are one big family. Living down there, they aren't homeless. Kind of. I mean, living in the sewers to begin with is pretty fucking homeless. What if there's just an NPC that appears constantly in random places, just completely lost? I can't really do that, a character called Arthur. Unless the same NPC is just in different locations, and every time you go to that one location, it's there. Complain about the smell, trust me, there is stuff down there far worse than just smell. The smell? Question mark? There's stuff far worse down here than just the smell. Far worse down here than just the smell. What else can she go into? We're not world building enough. Why are they down here? Sure, someone said gambling, but what can we do about Silverfield City? The city underneath, above all this. What about Silverfield City, this city right here, that has led people to be living under here? Money, please, next to him. Homelessness isn't possible. They live on the streets. That's their home. They live in the sewer. That's their home. Yeah, that is true. That's a good point right there. Gotta go again, chat. No worries, Granola. Thanks, bro. Thanks so much, my guy. You should totally lurk. The taxes to live in Silverfield are super high. Okay. We'll add another NPC that'll explain that a little bit. Where can we put him? Guess we can put him in just another one of the rooms. Maybe just right here works. We're in this room. So there's 2 NPCs in every room. Criminal NPC in the sewer. It's expensive as shit and the sewers are free. Yo, Nicholas Phillips, thanks for showing up here, my guy. Nicholas Phillips, are you new here? Alright, so we'll have another dude in here that's just like... It's super expensive to live in Silverfield City. Inflation keeps going up. Inflation keeps going up. Inflation keeps going up. So that's why a lot of young people reside down here. It's nearly impossible to move out at 18. It's nearly impossible to move out, not at 18, at 17. 17 is when you become an adult in our game. We'll make this a different young guy. We'll make it this guy, why not? Alright. Nice, so we have some NPCs in here. So we need to make a hidden grotto. If in the sewer is too dark, make a campfire that a group of homeless people are around it. Interesting, interesting. What is the lore of the city up till now? Well, we're kind of building it. We do know that Silverfield City is in a swamp. It was built as a route in between. It was built to be a road route in between Grandstone City, Kenton, BC, Port Bueno, this city over here, and Lazulite Town. It's kind of right in the middle of the entire region. Basically like the big road connection, and a bunch of people live here. Legends say that the sewer society is older than servers themselves. Than the sewers themselves. Apparently it originates from a group of outcasts thrown off society a long time ago. Do you think this legend is real? That's interesting. Interesting NPC dialogue idea. Do we have room for another NPC? I mean, we kind of have jacked this place full of NPCs already. I mean, I guess we could throw 3 NPCs in one of these rooms. Fuck it, we'll just have this girl right here. Just make a chick that just kind of sits here. It's kind of hard to find people that look like they're homeless. I mean, we can do this backpacker guy. The sewer society. Well, actually, that wouldn't make sense. Silverfield City was recently built, and there wouldn't be a cave here because there's a swamp here. This is like built on a swamp, so there wouldn't necessarily be caves here. And Silverfield City is kind of recently built. Not recently, but like within the last 30, 40 years built. Recent kind of thing. Hear me out for the Hidden Grotto level 5 Chingling with a special move. Well, it should be sewer related, right? Chingling isn't really related to the sewer all too much. But we do need a Hidden Grotto. And I'm also going to get rid of these doors here. We have enough. So where should we put the Hidden Grotto? I'll let you guys choose. Hidden Grotto up here or Hidden Grotto right here, and we'll make some roadblocks here. To where you have to get to this Hidden Grotto a specific way. A random guy that calls himself the SPD or Sewer Police Deputy. We already have enough NPCs by now. We have enough world building now. Maybe make like you have to pay Pokédollars to get information. And it kind of be like donating to these guys, I guess. Number 2, Hidden Grotto down there. 2 people say Hidden Grotto down rather than Hidden Grotto up. What do y'all think? Here or here? So I like the idea of paying people for information. I like that idea. Or paying people to kind of learn a bit. SPD is a political party in Germany, bro. Built on a swamp, you say? Maybe base it on the Netherlands? Well, this is based off in America. Gus, have you watched the video about our game? Have you watched the video published on my channel about our game? The second to most recent one. There's nothing to sell if we did a black market though, Ralph. There's just nothing to sell. Nothing makes sense. We already have shops for everything. Because everybody's always wanting shops. So every item that's ever existed in Pokemon's already available in our game. Because everybody thinks that making a shop is such a great idea. I feel like just a little bit. Just like some change. No, not yet. I highly recommend you watch that video before tuning into streams. It'll help a lot. It'll help a lot for sure. Okay. Did you know that the sewer is a sewer? Yeah, I know you know that. I feel like it's this girl that's gonna add, or not this girl. This guy right here. You wonder why I'm here? Question mark. Well, first, do you have some change to offer? Question mark. Well, first, do you have some change to offer? As you can see, kind of broke. As you can see, I'm kind of broke. It'll be yes or no. You say yes, it'll be thanks. Thanks, kid. And then he'll go on about it. If you say no, we'll also make it to where you will lose money. Decrease of, we'll just say like 50 Pokédollars. Just 50 Pokédollars. sell illegal drugs to boost your Pokemon's HP, speed of defense permanently. Yes, we have given away literally every single item to exist in Pokemon already. That's my point. We have given it all away. There is no points for new shops anymore. We have started every single shop already. And that is y'all's fault. That's chat's fault, not y'all's fault. Overall, it is chat's fault. A bit of a game design issue. But it's not my fault that we have so many areas. And everybody wants a fun little shop in every single area. Yo, Simplicity, what's up? I gotta go, but I'll still lurk. Hell yeah, Antoine, I appreciate it. What about beans? There's beans in Pokemon? Totally don't have enough NPCs. We have so many NPCs. Then sell guns. Chingling makes sense. It's a bell, just like the Sholette and Bennett, where there's discarded, so the Chingling was thrown away and lives in the sewer pipe now. Yeah, but we have sewer-specific Pokemon, so having a hidden grotto with the sewer-specific Pokemon just makes so much more sense. So if you say yes, you will get minus 50 gold, or I guess Poké Dollars. It's just kind of called gold in the program that I'm using. If you say no, it'll just be like, man, I get it. And I get it. Okay. There we go. And then we can make a little hidden grotto, because why not? Okay. Height, 85. Let's go ahead and make this hidden grotto real quick. So the hidden grotto obviously starts off with water here. And then there's just going to be a little island here with land on it. That land island will house a Pokemon. Just like your favorite classic hidden grottos. Just like that. Boom. Hidden grotto. Now, the thing is, we're not doing secret bases, Dan Gaming. You can actually buy apartments. That'll basically be the secret base. You can buy apartments and decorate them. A lot less secretive, but a lot more out there. What would Poffins do in our game? We don't have contests. Will there be online? Yes, there is going to be an online in our game. Okay. So what is going to be in the hidden grotto? Throw out your ideas. Some Pokemon that you might be able to find in the hidden grotto could be Trubbish, Whiskrat, Warroach, and we can give them out with their hidden abilities. Warroach does not have a hidden ability though, so it can't be Warroach. Maybe Wonder Trade. Random idea. Rotom Nuclear Bomb, bro. A new Rotom form. Nuclear Bomb. We don't really have an area for, or like a reason for Rotom to exist. And we also have the Pokephone instead of the Rotom phone. Yo, Gifted, what's up, my guy? Thanks so much for popping in here. Also, Res Free, how are you doing, my guy? Right now we're working on the sewers. We're just about to get to the end of it here. We are currently making a winner from the next Pokemon vote. Maybe. It could be. Res Free, we're currently working on the sewers right now. Thanks for popping in, my guy. The sewers. We made a hidden grotto, and we're trying to figure out which Pokemon is going to be available in the hidden grotto. So, Whiskrat with a hidden ability could be an option. Its hidden ability is Quick Feet, and Poison Touch is its actual hidden ability. I'm gonna put Rotom Nuke in a fan game if I ever make one. Hell yeah, Nesfree. Yeah, Rotom Nuke is a bit, we kind of already have a Nuke Pokemon for one. Kind of. It's like vaguely based off a nuke. Version thing will be made out of Banarium. Banarium is an illegal substance. Rotom being made out of Banarium doesn't quite make too much sense. But Kingrat, or not Kingrat, but Kingrat has the ability Poison Touch. We could give out a hidden ability Whiskrat. So that's one option. Congrats on passing 3K. I appreciate you, Gifted. Thank you so much, my guy. Really appreciate it. So we'll go ahead and put up a stream poll. What Pokemon in Hidden Grotto? We could do Whiskrat, HA, Poison Touch. We could do Trubbish with the hidden ability Aftermath. Trubbish, HA, Aftermath. I'll put out Chingling as an option, but I don't really, or I guess Spirit Chime. Spirit Chime, its hidden ability is, what is Spirit Chime's hidden ability? It doesn't have a hidden ability, so Spirit Chime doesn't make sense. What did I miss? You didn't miss anything. Like stream, y'all. Make sure you like the stream. What other Pokemon are available in this? Oh yeah, Gutank. Gutank with the hidden ability Corrosion. Corrosion. So a Gutank with the hidden ability Corrosion. That's another idea. What other Pokemon do you even find in these sewers? I forget. Sewers. Or sorry. Sewers doesn't exist. Silverfield sewer. Oh yeah, Taraki. I forgot this is where you find Taraki. Taraki doesn't even have a hidden ability. So maybe Taraki with an egg move, I guess. Or Taraki with egg move. What do you guys think should be found in the Silverfield sewers? We can do... I'll pull up the Pokedex here. We can do Whiskrat right here with its hidden ability. And Kingrat with its hidden ability. We can do... If I can get to it. We can do Taraki here with an egg move and Fetchral with an egg move. We can do Gutank and Gretank with the hidden ability Corrosion. These guys right here. And then we can also do Trubbish with its hidden ability. Is there any Ghost Water Pokemon? No, there is not. It seems like most people are voting for Whiskrat right now. Vote on the poll, friends. Vote on the poll. Corrosion. Corrosion is a good ability. I'm not good at designing, but I have a basic idea for a Fakemon that I could try to expand. Do you have a fire grass type yet? No, we do not, Dan Gaming. Dan Gaming, we need to stop it with the dual types. Let's look at this real quick. Look at all of our Pokemon here. Notice how literally every single one of these is a dual type. We have no single type Pokemon. People are very, very happy to make their dual types. But it doesn't work well with game balancing at all. Gotta get back to setting up for my stream later. Peace out, chat, and sub to Tasty. Thank you, Gifted. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for popping in for a few minutes to say hi. Chingling just doesn't really make sense here, Funky Monkey. You don't even find Chingling anywhere near here. Prevalent to hold it back. I put 3 normal types. You're the GOAT, Funky Monkey. You are the GOAT, my friend. Alright, let's see where it's at. So there's a tie right now between Whiskrat with Poison Touch and Gutank with Corrosion. Y'all, make sure you vote on the poll. Next vote will win it. Someone vote so I can end the poll. Electric type with Wonder Guard, but it can't use an air balloon. That's a lot. That's very OP. Very OP, res free. That wouldn't really work too well with game balancing. So, I guess for this hidden thing, hidden grotto. Static encounter. Again, res free. That's not how we submit Fakemon. We don't suggest ideas in stream. Come back. How are you doing now? We're just doing the hidden grotto real quick. You don't suggest ideas during stream. No way the poll is like that. What's the poll at right now? Alright, Whiskrat with the hidden ability Poison Touch is going to win. Static encounter, Whiskrat, Poison Touch. There we go. Whiskrat, Poison Touch, Static encounter. Beautiful. Just like that. Bada boom. What am I streaming for? About 2 hours. Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen. Dumbest idea I had yet. Yeah, Electric type with Wonder Guard would be pretty OP. Shedinja has good Wonder Guard for a reason. It has a lot of weaknesses. And 1 HP. So this is what we got for the sewers. We come in through here. Go around a couple things. We'll decorate it a little more. There's a hidden grotto right here. We do need to block off this hidden grotto a little bit. I'll go ahead and do that real quick. We'll make a little block for the hidden grotto right here to force the player to go around. Just like that. In fact, we could even make this made out of this. Just so there's some variety here. Look at that. We also need to shade these rooms too. Not too bad. There's a couple things you can do down here. You can get the toxic orb. Alright, now we need items. What are some of your guys' ideas for items that you can find in the sewer? Every NPC while avoiding a Pokemon that chases you. Chainsaw Salmon, you're a bit late. We just finished the sewers. Fuck you streaming so early? I'm streaming early, bro. I pulled an all-nighter, so I decided to stream. So we need some items that you can find on the ground here. What are some items that you would find in a sewer? Leftovers. I guess adding another leftovers here would make sense. Leftovers. You can put leftovers somewhere. Thinking we could probably put leftovers a bit out of the way, so it's not too in your face. Maybe like leftovers down here on the corner here. TM Toxic. Black Sludge. Yeah, Black Sludge for sure. Is Silver Coin even an item in Pokemon? But Black Sludge being available right here makes a lot of sense. A Black Sludge here. Having a TM. Where in the game is this? Like how many badges? This is after having 5 badges. And this is very out of the way. Fighting type Pidove? That could be pretty cool. Bottle Cap. We do not have Hyper Training, so Bottle Cap wouldn't work. I added the Black Sludge. Having a TM down here does make sense. Let's go. Let me pull up our TM list here. TM list is on here, I believe. Light Screen Protect, Giga Drain. So I guess Sludge Bomb, right? We could have Sludge Bomb be available down here. Sludge Bomb. Sewers require Surf. So TM 30 or 25 plus 11. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it'd be 36. TM 36. I'm new. Does the fan game have any new types? Res free. Please watch the new video on our fan game. Get a fake badge here if you choose to take it. If you skip a gym, just a fake badge. That would halt the story progression, Chainsaw Man. So TM 36 Sludge Bomb. We can put that right here. TM 36.
Thank you for subscribing.
Poison type TM. Beautiful. Yo, whoever just subbed, Jacob Belfiger, thank you so much for subscribing, my guy. Rare candy. I guess a rare candy does make sense too. Well, this would be the optional trainer that could grant you the rare candy. And I don't know about rare candy being down here. Someone pronounced my name right? Let's go. Y'all. Everyone here. Everyone. Please pay attention. Is Trubbish being added to the game? Yes. Poison Barb. Yes, we do need a Poison Barb down here. Hold on. I need to add a Poison Barb real quick before I have everyone pay attention. Trubbish? Yeah, we did add Trubbish. Yo, Sour Sugar, how are you doing? Alright, we need to add a Poison Barb here. Poison Barb. Beautiful. Poison Barb. Makes sense for our sewers. And then Jams is finally here. What's up, Jams? Alright, we do need to add an item here. Okay. Yo, I'm back from the shower. Let's go. Back from the shower. You need one more item, and then I want everybody to pay attention. X Special Defense. Alright, Expedef. Beautiful. An Expedef. Great item. Okay, cool. Who just joined a minute ago? Sour Sugar 56. Welcome to Chat Makes a Pokemon fan game. Appreciate you popping in here. Okay. Everyone here. Go ahead and open up a new tab. And go to the channel. This video. Right here. This video. This mind-blowing Pokemon game you've always wanted. This is the video that I made about Chat Makes a Fan Game. Tuning into stream or being a part of Chat Makes a Fan Game is a lot easier. It's a lot easier if you watch this video. And obviously join the Discord server. The Discord server's basically like where most of Chat Makes a Fan Game happens. But yeah. It is very important. So even if you pause stream right now to go watch some of that. Leftovers. We already added leftovers, yes. Have we just made the sewers? Yes, we just made the sewers, Jams. Also, we're going to have a valve puzzle right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little note for myself. Valve puzzle that leads into Banarium Corporate. Mori GD is like, what the fuck? Streaming this early? I know, it's crazy, right? It's crazy. Chat Makes a Fan Game stream this early. It's never been done before. Alright, I'll be back. I'll watch it. Let's go, Sour Sugar. I'll be back after the video then. Hell yeah, first last. Thank you so much. It is very important to watch that video. It'll answer a lot of your questions. Is this Kenton sewers or have we updated Silverfield sewers? This is Silverfield sewers. There's no sewers in Kenton, BC. Or at least sewers that you can access in Kenton, BC. Which is this big ass city right here. For the people that don't know. Okay, guys. I've been streaming 2 hours. I'd like to stream a little longer. However, I'm going to take a little intermission. I'm going to go get a drink, stand up, get the blood flowing real quick. And also, maybe grab a snack or something. So, just a short little, maybe 5-minute intermission. I will be back.
Thank you for subscribing.
Hey guys, I'm back. Ooh. Oh, itch in my eye there. Alright, y'all. I'm down to stream for a little longer. Again, it's kind of early for a stream, so, Hey, James, how you doing, man? How you doing, James? Where's Tasty? I'm right here. I'm right here. I was just taking a little intermission. Just a short little intermission. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Just a little intermission. Yo, Hajaz Zek PL. Hajaz PL. How you doing, bro? Thanks for popping in here, dude. Welcome to Chat Makes a Pokemon fan game. What are you excited about with being here? Honestly, anybody who's new here, what are you excited about being here? If anybody's new here, let me know. What are you most excited about being a part of this community? How much is a safe amount? Banana rewards from artist? I need to know how much is a safe amount. I'm not really sure, James. Probably like 60 bananas per art piece. That sounds about right. Like 60 per piece. I feel like that's pretty valid. Something like that. Alright. So. Now that we got the sewers out of the way, a good base of the sewers. Again, all will be refined with time. But now that we got a good base for the sewers out of the way, it's a good idea to probably do some indoors for Kenton, BC here. Because we haven't really started doing any of that. So I'll throw out some building ideas for you guys. Do you guys want to start with... Oh, let me think here. What buildings would be important to the story? Or... Okay. So we can do the TM shop. We can do the library. The TM shop, the library, or the museum. How about that? TM shop, museum, or library. Which one do you guys want to make? That I have to do right now? See you later. Oh, I'm so sorry, Hodges. Well, I hope to see you again, dude. What interior building should we do? Should we? Is Pokephone done? Yeah. There's only 2 floors of that. Or 2 floors that we can go to. We can do the museum. We can do the TM shop. And we can do the... What was the other one? The library. The library. So those are the options that we can do. This is what the museum looks like. This is what the library looks like. And then this is what the TM shop looks like right here, right here. So which one would you guys rather do? Come on, pizza roll. Sounds good, James. No worries at all. Make sure y'all vote on the poll. Which building do you want to do? Alright. With 13 votes, the TM shop's in the lead right now. We don't need more shops. Yeah, that's the thing. We don't need more shops because of Kenton, BC. That's the reason I said that. Kenton, BC already has all the shops for everything. Which is why traveling, like merchants, like small merchants aren't really necessary anymore. Because we finally have access to the city, which literally has everything. Or, for the most part, everything, right? Everybody vote on the poll. And a good amount of people did. I want to go a little longer Make sure you vote on the poll. What interior do you guys want to do? The TM shop or the museum? It looks like the TM shop's winning right now, but the museum's close. So I'll let it go just a little longer. What type is rollover? Rollover is an ice and normal type res-free. This document has the typings and everything. I don't know if you have access to this, though. Some good pizza rolls. Still have some water left, too. Alright, let's go ahead and end it. See where we're at here. It's right here. Alright, so it seems like the TM shop definitely makes the most sense here. Oh, sorry. Itching my eye a little bit here. Do we get fly at Kenton? Cactus. We already have teleport, which works as fly. Teleport's a new A-shim in our game. That basically works as fly. The TM shop is winning, though. So we can go ahead and make the interior to the TM shop here. In the housing district. Inside tile set. There we go. Alright, y'all, what color floor? What style floor? What color floor are we thinking? We need floors and walls. Throw out your ideas. A floor for the TM shop. A wall for the TM shop. Good pizza roll. Ice normal is cool, though fighting types are a thing. That is valid. Fighting types are a thing. But it's okay. Rollover and Barkdick is kind of like a glass cannon anyways, so it kind of works. Green floor. Why the heck did you start so early? I just woke up and I have school. I'm just doing an early stream today, Jiggy. Just a bit of an early one compared to usual. It's okay, though. Alright, do I have any green floor? I mean, I guess I could use this floor here. Dude, this is such a bugged floor. For a TM shop. I mean, it works. It's a bit hard on the eyes, but I mean, it works. Also, we don't need it to be...
Thank you for subscribing.
It's more of a wider shop. Yo! Felix Chiu, thanks for the sub, bro! Low-key just woke up. What's up, Hardson? How you doing? Mint green is good. This green don't really look good. Lucky I'm not going to school today. No worries at all, Yarnaby. Okay, so, like... we're making the TM shop right now. I don't know how to feel about this floor. Let alone, we need a wall that's gonna match with it. And the only wall that I can think of that'll even look remotely okay is just a white wall. Because that green doesn't match. Even the white wall is a little weird. A violet wall? That's not gonna look good at all, Funky Monkey. A violet wall for the TM shop? That's gonna look awful. Darker green floor? Huh. Let's see if I have a darker green floor anywhere. Pink? Y'all are choosing some crazy colors here. That's another bright green here. Those are stairs. White wall with Walter White walks in. A soft violet. Here's a soft violet. Look at that. I mean, it's not really soft violet, but you get the point. It's okay. I don't know. So we'll have that as an option. Here, I'll just do like half of it, like that. That's an option. We also need a better floor. I don't think this floor is gonna work out well. This floor do not look good. We could do this. That's a really interesting floor. It's a lot for the floor. Maybe lavender instead of violet. I feel like this works. But now we need a floor that matches. I don't think the green floor is gonna match, but if we want to do this wall, we can. This wall doesn't look bad. It really doesn't. Can't you color edit the floor to be black or some shit? No. The only option I have is really this. Or we could do this as like kind of like a carpet. And I guess the carpet could be less of a rug and more of a carpet, right? But we could go for like normal floors still. Just kind of got to look around and see what kind of floors we have. This is what the TM shop looks like on the outside. It's this shop right here. It's kind of a metal outside. Yo, DC, how you doing? I don't know how to say your name, bro. I'm sorry. We're making the TM shop right now for Kitten BC. Maybe dark purple floor. Do I even have a dark purple floor? Make a face or some symbol. Make it a pattern if you hesitate between two colors. Like a symbol or something like that. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. I mean, we could just go a basic floor. Just basic ass floor. I feel like this basic ass floor kind of matches the exterior. Like this kind of metal building. Cool. I have no clue how to say your name. How do I say your name? Can you pronounce it out for me? I won't forget it if you pronounce it out for me. Stacy pinned message still says you're on break. I'm not on break. You can go ahead and end that. For anyone who's new here, make sure to say hi in chat so I can say hi. Oh, that doesn't unpin the message. It just says a message retracted is pinned. White floor, gray wall. I guess this is kind of a gray wall. I feel like this works fine. Pokemart floor. Yeah, like this, kind of. I mean, it could work as a Pokemart floor. It really just depends. I feel like it works fine. There's nothing bad about it. I want to say there's anything great about it. We could also go for that, too. I feel like this is kind of unique, actually. Imagine, like, a pyramid on a Minecraft. They had a creeper face on the block. Yeah. A row of row. A row of row. Okay. A row of row. A rara? A rara? Or is it a row of row? They could have a basement with a streamer in it in the TM shop. Guys, should we make a basement in the TM shop that has a streamer in it? A row of row? It works. I feel like it's unique. Because we haven't used that floor before, so putting that floor here works. Alright, so it's a TM shop. How would we decorate a TM shop? Other than just having the shop. Like the counter and the shop and shit. Like, I can go ahead and put the counter down. This is where you buy the TMs. But what else would be here? How would we make it look like a TM shop? Decorated like a TM shop. Appreciate the stream for international viewers, Tasty. Yeah, no worries at all. A basement with a streamer in it? Fuck it. I guess we have to do it. Chat liked the idea, so we're gonna have to do it. I guess we can have a bookshelf that talks about the history of TMs or something. I don't know. Something like that. Now I need to make a basement and put a fucking streamer in it. So let's do it. Where's some stairs at? Stairs, where you at? I guess these stairs work. Oh. Stairs right there. That's one hell of a comment, Funky Monkey. Funky Monkey, that's one hell of a chat. You better hope no one's offended by that. That is one hell of a message. Damn. No hesitation. No hesitation at all. Alright, we can put some flowers and shit. Why not? TM's on the wall. Oh, yeah. Like, just TM's kind of laid across the wall. That could work really well. What do you guys think about that? Having like TMs laid across the wall behind where you buy. I feel like that flower could be better. That could be a different flower. Something a little better, maybe something like that. Works. And then we could have this Pokemon mat to enter the TM shop. TM sweatshop. Painting of 2 Pokemon fighting. Yeah, something like that too. You could make like a little painting real quick. It would be nice to have like a new painting. Oh wait, we have a purple entrance. Since we are going for like a purple look in this shop, look at that. A purple rug where you enter the building. Also, I think these white flowers will look better here. That corner there. Yeah, those white flowers look nice. Maybe he has some tea and maybe breakfast or something. Could like a decorate like a Christmas tree. Not sure what that means. Oh, Christmas lights? You mean like have lights? Team across the wall is good. Also, the booms should try to be a mix of advertisement for the moves and explaining how it works. Oh, books? Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. So now we need to make a streamer. Which means I need to make another room. Just gonna increase the height. Still like a 28 height here. So I have more room down here. Able to make a different room. Alright, and there's gonna be a streamer down here. Just a little basement. And he has a little PC set up. And he streams. Alright, so we need to make his desk. I'm gonna go ahead and put some computer stuff here. Laptop too. Is there like a computer monitor? Yeah. Or like a desktop. Well, that works. And then he could probably have like a second monitor. And now we need a big, now we need like a big desk. A big streaming desk. Let me find one of those. A big desk that someone would stream on. I feel like I have a metal one that could work. Or maybe this right here. What do you guys think? The metal desk or the yellow desk? The logistics of what teams are actually doing is such a big question. Which desk do y'all like? Funky said the yellow one. Antoine said the metal one. Those are the only people that really said something. Oh, Rose said yellow. Seems like yellow's 2 to 1 right now, so I guess we'll go with yellow. Resubbing one of my Fakemon subs. You're all good, Hartson. You're all good, bro. So his PC setup can be right here. We also need the stairs. I need to go grab the stairs real quick. Boom. We have the staircase right here. He obviously needs his chair. Do like the yellow one though. Bet. We'll put his chair right here. His little gaming chair. And then now we need the other stuff. Have that right there. Have the monitor on the floor there. There you go. Alright, he's got a bit of a setup here. Who should the streamer be? Who should the streamer be, y'all? Probably someone we know, right? Like Chris. Or maybe we could do Gifted Gengar because he, Gifted showed up to stream today. We could do Gifted Gengar. It's me, for real. Gifted Gengar streams and he showed up to stream today. So it could work. Oh no, Dad's home. Dad wants an actual character though. Unless it's not the debt building. No, this is just the TM shop. The PC looks like it's falling off the desk. That's fine. It's fine. That's how tiles work. And it's just a laptop. It doesn't take away from the experience. And it looks fine. Yes, Gifted. I feel like Gifted could be pretty cool. I don't know what Gifted looks like. I'm just gonna put this guy. Alright, what should he say? So I'm gifted. I'm a streamer. Put a little plushie on the counter. Oh yeah, we definitely should. Once Maury finishes a lot of those like overworld stuff. What are we doing right now? We're making the TM shop. And chat wanted a basement with a streamer in it. So we need to have a streamer down here. I opted for Gifted Gengar because Gifted Gengar showed up to stream today. Before Gifted stream. Only thing though. Gifted isn't here anymore to want to let me know what he says. Make him say subscribe. Actually, that would be fun. That would be fun. If this random NPC in the game shouted out Gifted Gengar streaming. It was like, hey. Hey. I'm a streamer. I'm known as Gifted Gengar. I'm known as Gifted Gengar. You should totally subscribe. I'm known as Gifted Gengar. You should totally subscribe. Dude, it's gonna be so funny when random people that don't know Gifted play through this game, right? And then they find this character and they're like, I'm gonna look up Gifted Gengar. And then they sub to him. And then Gifted's gonna be so confused. Unless we tell him about it. Then he won't be confused. But it'll be so funny when random people just show up and said, yeah, I found out about you from Pokemon Potassium. This random NPC told me to subscribe to you. He's gonna be like, bro, what? We could do Happy too. We could do Happy. Maybe we'll make basements around the whole region with streamers in them that say subscribe. That could be funny. Alright, we need the guy at the head of the TM shop. What funny things is the guy from the TM shop gonna say? Also... Give me just a second real quick. Where's the fucking Pokemarts? Oh, I'm so dumb. Made plenty of Pokemarts. Here. Alright, so what is he gonna say? Want some CDs, kid? Want some CDs, kid? The cashier should be Snoop Dogg. Alright. We might make a custom overworld sprite at some point. But I'm just gonna use, let me find one that might work. Come on, where's one that'll work? I can't find any NPCs that look remotely like Snoop Dogg. We don't have any NPCs that remotely look like Snoop Dogg. I'm just gonna have to use this old guy. Want some of my CDs, kid? Alright, what are some Snoop Dogg lines that we can throw in here? Pokemon Clover. Just steal Pokemon Clover sprite. No, it'd be a guy acting like Snoop. First, last. Want some of my CDs, kid? It would be a guy acting like Snoop Dogg, not the actual Snoop Dogg. Like a reference, basically. Yo, kid. What pizzle my bizzle? My nizzle? Want some of my CDs, kid? Want some of my CDs? Here, we can do. Trying to cop some of my CDs. My nizzle, bro. I don't listen to Snoop Dogg. I used to. When I was a kid. I don't know if I'm gonna say nizzle in this Pokemon game. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Trying to cop some of my CDs, kid. Got that heat on deck, classic vibes, fresh cut, straight fire for your ears. So what? So what? Trying to cop some of my CDs, kid? That's beautiful. Yo, what's good, playa? Got that heat on deck. Classic vibes. Fresh cuts. Straight fire for your ears. So what? Trying to cop some of my CDs, kid? And then you get to buy some TMs? That's actually super cool. This is my favorite music artist, Pierce the Veil. And Sleeping with Sirens. And I don't even like... I'm not even like big into emo. Or like alternative or like anything like that, but they just stand out to me so much. Like, I'm more of a classic rock kind of guy, but for whatever reason Pierce the Veil just ended up being my favorite band. Alright, now we need some TMs available here. Yo, Ezio, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? So... damn, we kind of made a lot of these TMs available already. Alright, we need Reflect, Light Screen, and Protect, obviously. Reflect, Protect, and Light Screen for sure. So, TM16. TM16. TM17. And TM33. TM Shadow Ball and TM Psychic 2, maybe? Shadow Ball and Psychic ain't bad. I'm thinking. I feel like we might actually increase our TM list. I wanted to stick with 50, but we might increase it. Substitute and Toxic Spikes. Yeah, because I don't even think we have Substitute as a TM. Yeah, Substitute isn't even one of our TMs. Flamethrower, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, or Classic. Yeah, but I don't want them to be available this early. Psychic and Shadow Ball makes sense at about this point in the game. Giga Drain. So, 29 and 30. TM 29 and TM 30. And I think we might overhaul TMs at some point. Because we only have 50 TMs, it'd be nice to have some more. No bananas at all, really? You should have bananas. Check. Rest free check. You should be getting bananas every 10 minutes, my guy. Power up punch? Not power up punch. We can't put super power creeped moves into our game. Power up punch is a good example of a move that's very power creep. We can't put those into our game. But I am for increasing our TM list. So fuck it. Let's go ahead and do that. Let me pull up the TM document. SK Cook? What did SK say? Oh, SK's got 30 bananas? Yeah, 40 res free. Let's go. Okay, give me just a sec, guys. I'm pulling up this TM document here so we can increase the TM size. Return and Frustration. Yeah, we don't have those. Alright. Everyone throw out your guys' ideas for some TMs. Obviously, Return, Frustration. Might be a good idea to include those. We can probably do Thunder, Fire Blast, and Blizzard as well. Wait, what? I'm increasing the TM list size. We need Substitute. I forgot Substitute isn't on there. Yeah, Substitute for sure. What else? We already have Rain Dance. I mean, we have a lot of common ones. Move that restores half your health. What is it called? Roost by TM? I don't know about Roost by TM. Slack Off? I don't know about Slack Off by TM. Psychic and Shadow Ball, don't forget. I already added those in. I think Scald isn't bad. Scald is definitely not bad. Wish, Recover. We got Toxic or Tri Attack. We don't have Tri Attack. I'm not sure about Tri Attack as a TM. Tri Attack seems very specific to be a TM. Same with Sucker Punch. Right? What else? What are some other ideas? We don't have Torment, I guess. I added Substitute and T-Bolt. Storm Throw. That's a very interesting move, SK Cooks. I did add Return Hajazek, or Hajaz Zek, PL. Weather Ball would be sick. Yeah, but who would get Weather Ball? TMs have to be like super common. Rock Slide makes sense. Rock Slide as TM makes sense. Hazards are Pokemon specific. They shouldn't be widespread. Again, we're kind of Gen 3 balancing here. Rock Slide do make sense though. Leaf Storm. That's not a bad idea either. A better grass type move. For sure. Because most of like grass TMs are like different. But Leaf Storm actually works super well as the TM. Attract. We already have Attract. False Swipe. Oh yeah, False Swipe. False Swipe makes sense. False Swipe is valid. Let me look at something here. We don't need Liquidation TM Lens. We have Surf. Okay. So, Dragon Claw is our TM. Roar as a TM is such a bad move. I don't like having Roar as a TM. It's such bullshit. And does anybody even use Safeguard? Like, is Safeguard even used? Ever? I have Light Scream. Or Light Screen. I have most of the normal ones. Do I have Facade? I do have Facade. Nobody uses Snatch, bro. Nobody is using Snatch. And we have Thief. But yeah, all I can really think of is Safeguard. Or, like, at least for Gen 3. Safeguard. And, where do you want this torrent? Safeguard and what was the other one I was looking at here? I forget. It was unimportant. Infestation makes sense for the sewers. I already have Sunny Day on there. I'm just increasing the TM list, Ralph. We have had the same TM list of these 50 TMs for so long, and almost all of them are already available by Gym 5. Which is why we should probably increase the list. Snarl lowers special attack. I don't think anybody's using the move Snarl, bro. No need for Dragon Pulse when we have Dragon Claw, Jams. Knockoff. Do y'all think Knockoff should be a, Do you guys think that Knockoff should be TM, or sorry, not TM. Should Knockoff be level up exclusive? Or should it be something that is widespreadly learned? I feel like it should be level up exclusive. So it can give certain Pokemon niches. Dragon Pulse is more powerful. The non-split is hurting us. Then why wouldn't it be Dragon Pulse to begin with, James? I mean, I guess it could be Dragon Pulse. Maybe just like a late game thing. Dragon Pulse it is. We'll put it on there. Jams, that is very powerful. 85 base power is very powerful. No, not Draco Meteor, bro. What other move ideas for TMs? Something that's out there, something that's useful. No, bro. Draco Meteor is something that you get from the frickin' some person. Rapid Spin. Okay, I guess Acrobatics is pretty cool. I don't think Acrobatics is that all power creep. If y'all disagree, let me know. I don't think it's really power creep, though. Dragon Ascent? Oh my god. Acrobatics and Rapid Spin makes sense. Drain Punch is definitely power creep. We are not including Drain Punch. Yeah, but nobody's learning Snarl, bro. Who's learning Snarl? Frickin' Crocodile? Barksick? That's about it. No need for Frost Breath. We have Icy Wind and Ice Beam already. Those get the job done. Acrobatics without an item's a force to be reckoned with, and maybe not. Maybe we'll stay back on Acrobatics. No point in Shadow Claw when we already have Shadow Ball. Ingrain? Ingrain's such a weird mood. Let me look at a list of the Gen 4 TMs. Oh wait, Gen 4 isn't spelled like that. It's IV. There we go. So it's mostly the same, mostly the same. Mostly the same. Up until 50, then it gets a little different. Focus Blast, not necessary. Energy Ball's fine. Brine? Fling? Doesn't make sense. Dragon Pulse does make sense, though. We already have Trick Room. I mean, we can add Drain Punch, but it's gonna be nerfed to 60 base power. If we added Drain Punch, it would be nerfed to 60 base power. Swallow Spit up in the third one. Sonic Boom. Will-O-Wisp is a TM. I don't think Will-O-Wisp should be a TM. I'm sorry. I'm not on board of Will-O-Wisp being a TM. That'd be a lot. I like Will-O-Wisp being... It is 60, no. Drain Punch is 60. Or no, Drain Punch is 80 base power. Hold on. Jam, stop typing in all caps. Drain Punch. Yeah, Drain Punch is 75 base power. That, like, if we added Drain Punch, that would definitely be down to 60. That's a lot. Anti-Drain Punch TM? Oh yeah, Technician Mons love that 60 base power. Yeah, I'm not for adding Drain Punch here. I'm not adding Drain Punch here. Look at Giga Drain. Well, that's a fucking issue. That's a goddamn issue. Sword. I went ahead and fixed Giga Drain. That's redonkulous. Stop typing in all caps. Counter. Reflect, light screen, reversal, mirror coat. I have nerfed Giga Drain. Giga Drain heals. Energy Ball doesn't heal. Yo! It's 5 less power than Energy Ball. That is not an L. Y'all are fans of power creep? Are y'all really fans of power creep? Alright, so what else are we gonna add? Let's go ahead and add body press in here. Energy Ball is 90. No, yes, yes. Energy Ball is the good move that doesn't heal. You use Giga Drain if you'd like some heal, making up for some power. Getting health back while attacking is very good. No idea what's going on. Jams is throwing a hissy fit because Giga Drain got nerfed to where it's supposed to be. Massive power creep. 75 base power plus you heal half of the damage you take is a lot. Giga Drain at 60 base power is not useless at all. In fact, it's very useful healing damage back. Yeah, maybe in newer Pokemon games, Jams, with power creep where everything is one-shotting. Do we have Venoshock? We do not have Venoshock, I don't think. We can add Venoshock. Venoshock's not a bad idea. False Swipe. I already added False Swipe. We're good. Stone Edge TM. You gain less than recover. There's no point. That's the whole point. And like I said, when you're healing half that you gain, it's still a gain than doing more damage. Basically, that damage that you'd be doing more of, you'd keep. But yeah, no grass Pokemon even, or no Pokemon with Technician even get Giga Drain as of now. Alright, other moves. I don't think Payback's necessary. I think Thunder Wave we already have as a TM. Yeah. Thunder Wave is already a TM. Pretty sure we already have X-Scissor as a TM as well. Yep. X-Scissor's already a TM. Is Poison Jab a TM? I mean, I don't even think we really need to make it one. Poison Jab, Sludge Bomb's better than Poison Jab anyways. Add Drain Punch, but it having the same base power as Giga Drain. That was my thought process, Ralph. Yeah, that was my thought process. Drain Punch would definitely work if we nerfed Giga Drain. Or, like, if we nerf it the same way we did Giga Drain. Instead of 75 base power, 60 base power. Works fine. And then we got Drain Punch as a TM now. Hex is necessary. Hex is different. We have U-Turn as a move tutor right now. Okay. How about Triple Kick? I don't know about Triple Kick. Fire Punch, just listing random moves at this point. I want to at least get to 75 TMs. We need 10 more TMs. Even if we can't hit 100, at least hitting 10 more TMs would be pretty nice here. I need to delete this here. Pluck, bro. Fucking Pluck. No one is using Pluck. I'm sorry, it's not happening. Not a soul is using pluck. Oh yeah, fairy TMs. What are some fairy moves that can be as TM? I mean, I guess Draining Kiss. Hex is literally fire. I can't think of anyone that's using pluck, like, legitimately. Other than, like, a mid-game pickup. But, like, once you get fly, I don't think anyone's using pluck. I don't think it's happening. Play rough? Pluck would have been better early game, yeah. Draining Kiss? We can always go back and add Draining Kiss early game. But the only fairy move available by TM is Dazzling Gleam and Pixie Punch. So I think having Draining Kiss works as a TM. Guys, think some status moves here. Leech Life. Leech Life is an early game move in our game. Oblivion Wing, a TM move. We can stop it at Dazzling Gleam, Jams. I already added Leaf Storm. Shooting Star's already added. Skill Swap. Skill Swap makes sense. And Roost. I'm not a fan of adding Roost as TM. So every flying type basically gets a healing move. Because some don't need it. Shore Up and Will-O-Wisp. Shore Up's not in our game. Simple Beam. That's not bad. Simple Beam's a really good idea. Some other Pokemon can get some bug coverage. Alright, 7 more TMs, y'all. Think status moves. We've done a lot of attacking moves here. Think some status. We already have Rest as a TM. I hope so. Yeah, we do. Taunt? We already have Taunt. We've had Taunt. Taunt's TM number 12. Oh wait, this is supposed to be Signal Beam, not Simple Beam. What the fuck is a Simple Beam? It changes the target's ability to simple? What? I guess we could keep it. Why not, I guess. I want to also add Signal Beam in here too, though. I thought it was Signal Beam. It's so peak. Yeah, you can give anyone simple. Hypnosis and Dream Eater. Hypnosis and Dream Eater. We already have Torment. Okay, what if... Check out 5. Telekinesis. Don't need Flame Charge. Ally Switch is weird. I don't think anyone cares about Quash. Volt Switch and U-Turn. Not TMs. I don't think we have Flash Cannon yet. I guess we could add Flash Cannon. Embargo. Fucking Quash, dude. Quiver Dance is pretty power creep. Baton Pass TM fair and balanced. Not at all. Signal Beam, let's go. Res Free, you are so behind. We already have a tracked. I have no clue what Theater Dance is. Yo, Ryaman Kakashi, how you doing, bro? We're looking through our TMs. Trying to find some good TMs. Trying to make it to 75, in fact. Just trying to think of useful moves, honestly, that would work as TM, but aren't, like, too OP. So I guess Psyshock. Actually, I don't like the idea of Psyshock being available. Torture Dance, new move, Dark type. Psyshock is kind of weird with the split. Memento, Rock Polish, Grass Pledge, Fire Pledge, and Water Pledge. Kingdom Dance, a new fairy type move. Oh my god. Metronome. I think we're all kind of out of ideas here. I mean, the only thing that I can really think of is to get rid of some of our tuner moves here and turn them into TMs. That's like what I'm thinking of here. So, like, we can turn Helping Hand into a TM. We've never even implemented Helping Hand anyways. Helping Hand and Gyro Ball. Air Slash. Trick. And Curse. How about that? Easy peasy, mac and cheesy. Why is Belly Drum there? Who was learning them? I don't know. That's not a part of the TM list. I feel like none of this is power creep. I feel like this is all a really fair list of TMs. Especially with the Drain Punch nerf. Drain Punch is fucking OP. I love Curse top 10 moves. Oh yeah. Curse is a pretty cool move. I like Curse. I mean, I don't hate the idea of Confuse Ray as TM either. But I feel like this list of TMs is perfectly fine. I feel like it's not bad. Not bad at all. Bro's Belly Drum and says there's no power creep. How is Belly Drum power creep? There's a loss to be suffered with Belly Drum. Belly Drum is highly counterable. On the Reggies go so hard against NPCs. Oh yeah. No more TMs. Yeah, I think 75's good. We added 25 TMs. That's a lot. Alright, so let's go over what we did today. So today, we finished the Courthouse event where Thomas got arrested. If you want to watch that, go to the very beginning of stream if you want to catch up on that. Where the fuck is the Courthouse? Here it is. We finished this scene right here where Thomas gets arrested in his trial. Ultimately, he gets proven guilty of some charges, not guilty for some charges, but he does end up going to the detention center. So we finished that today. We also made a good chunk of the Silverfield sewers. We mapped it out. We put out our ideas for it. And we planned for a water rise puzzle. Next up, we made the indoors for the TM shop. And then we decided to add another 25 TMs to our TM roster. I'd say that's a successful Chat Makes a Fan Game stream, if I do say so myself. With that being said, y'all, I do not mean to go there. Sorry. Sorry. I'm still staying on here for a sec. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, just a second here. Give me just a second, y'all. Don't leave yet. Alright. Let's hit someone with an absolute fat, tasty raid. Even if you don't want to hang out in their stream, please hit them with a fat raid. Let's spread the Chat Makes a Fan Game love, ladies and gentlemen. Let's seem legit. Let's make another streamer's day. Hi, this is Yuri. Just made it to the Discord and made an energy drink snail. Yo, Yuri, you just came at the worst time. We're ending here. Bye-bye. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, no worries. I'm going to send y'all over to the raid. So just stay on this channel here. Don't leave the stream. It'll live redirect you over there. So once I click in stream, it'll just take y'all on over there. All you got to do is say hashtag tasty raid in their chat. Then you can leave the stream or you can stay and hang out with them. It's up to you. With that being said, y'all, go ahead. Everyone in chat, go ahead and say bye. Go ahead and say bye so I can say bye to everyone real quick. Bye, Antoine. Bye, Funky Monkey. Bye, Yuri. Bye, Cactus. Bye, Lawrence. Bye, Chaos. Bye, Aurora. I think I said that right this time. Bye, Blue the Cat. Bye, SK Cooks. To all the new people, thank you so much for showing up to Chat Makes a Fan Game. I hope to see y'all around. Hope to see y'all at the gym leader vote. Hope to see y'all at the Fakemon vote. It's gonna be great. Bye, Maury. Bye, Lyrity. Bye, Half Movies. What's up, Half Movies, by the way? I'm just now seeing you now. Bye, Cactus. Let's hit a fat, tasty rage, y'all. Peace.